Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Sacred Fire, and welcome again to another reading. So I've got my camera back up and running today, so hopefully I'll be able to show you the cards as I'm reading. So I've done a pre-shuffle, and these are the cards that came out for the reading, so that we know where we're focusing the reading on today for the collective. So the first card that came out is the Princess of Cups. The second card that came out was the Ace of Cups. The third card that came out was the Seven of Discs. Now the Seven of Discs came out with the Five of Cups as well. So I'm going to pop it down here. And that also, the outcome was the Justice card. I'm actually going to put the Five of Cups between both because I believe the three of them came out together. So the base energy is the Princess of Swords. Underneath is the Chariot, and underneath that is the Emperor. So what the cards are telling me today, especially with the Princess of Cups here, we are really focusing on the feminine energy. And a cup of abundance coming in. As we're looking at water and it's submerged almost in water, the Ace of Cups, as you can see, this is telling me, especially with the Princess of Cups, there's a lot of water energy here, which is really to do with emotions and the spiritual side. This is then followed by the Seven of Discs and the Five of Cups. Which tells me things haven't gone to plan. And especially in the Five of Cups in my deck, we've got a masculine and feminine figure in the distance walking off into a more lush area, from the barren to a more lush area, which will be across a river, with the outcome being justice. So there is something emotional, even spiritual going on here, where it's clear that there has been, or you've attracted, or are on the cusp of attracting abundance, spiritual abundance, emotional abundance, really positive, because it's the Ace of Cups here. In fact, it possibly could have been an expectation of achievement. And this is something, because the Princess of Cups is within a cave. So this is something perhaps inside, something that you've kept to yourself, an emotional abundance that you've kept in yourself, that you've cultivated. And it's clear here with the Ace of Cups, you've come into an emotional balance, an emotional abundance, and spiritual. This is not to do with the Pentacle side, the 3D side. This is to do with your 5D self. And this is telling me that you have achieved this emotional balance and therefore should be attracting in your Ace of Cups. However, what's transpired in the 3D, now we're looking at Pentacles that's come out, which in my deck is Discs, is there's been a disappointment. Something didn't come from the 5D to the 3D in fruition, fell very short of the mark. The expectation didn't come, the plants didn't grow. And that can be clarified by the Five of Cups here, a disappointment, needing to go away from the current situation, which is your present moment here, and going into the future, crossing over that river, traveling into a lush forest in order to get the abundance that's already there for you in the spiritual realm. And this is certainly clarified by justice. And we have here the Princess of Swords. Again, another type of justice card. It's coming in with Chariot and the Emperor. And then even under that is the Six of Cups. So with all of this, this is very interesting. This is really telling me that that disappointment of not perhaps getting the result that you wanted, that was maybe promised to you in the spiritual realms, in the emotional realms, that abundance is coming in for you, but you've got to move forward. You've got to leave the past behind and look forward, because there is abundance ahead of you, especially here in the Five of Cups. There is abundance ahead of you. You've got to look forward. And because there's a masculine and feminine figure here moving forward, and that tells me that you've balanced both your masculine and feminine energies, and you have overcome this obstacle, this hurt, maybe, and are now moving forward into a more lush future. With the Justice card here as the outcome, there will be justice on your part. Where it didn't materialize, something in the 5D didn't materialize in the 3D, there will be divine justice. Especially on the Justice card here, I'm going to have to, because of the... Right, behind her is a purple curtain. So that's really to do with the crown chakra, your third eye chakra. That is really to do with spiritual justice here. And she's wearing green. So for me, that's really your emotional side. It's something from your spiritual to emotional, your heart chakra. Bringing balance. She's got the scales. She's bringing balance. There will be justice. There will be balance from this 5D to 3D. No doubt about it. Whatever that has gone wrong in the process, clearly is meant to have gone wrong. I say wrong as in something that you weren't expecting, or something that you expected to happen didn't materialize. This will be righted, but it will take you to move forward, to look forward, to cut off, especially with the Princess of Swords here, to cut off the past. You'll need to cut off the past in order to go forward. Clarify again underneath by the Chariot, in order to go forward, you will need to cut the past off, and you will meet. It just looks like to me, especially with the Six of Cups underneath, even the 10 of Discs underneath of that, you will have your soulmate, person that you were meant to meet, the person that's meant for your life. You need to cut the past off in order to move forward, and you will meet your divine masculine. Now here, the Emperor card here is in a barren landscape, and just looking forward, very still. So this Emperor might be in Aries. You can see clearly on here. He's found balance and he's trying to maintain this in a still motion. The Emperor is sitting there. Yes, you need to cut it off to move forward, to find the Emperor. The Emperor is in balance, so the divine masculine that you will come across will be in balance. Might be a silent type, certainly, but the Emperor represents all the kings in balance. So certainly, and he's holding a sword, but it's away from his heart, so he's not blocking you from coming in. He's in balance. He's holding one sword. It's almost like the Justice card, actually, with the sword. If I hold the two of them up, sorry, I have to cover. We've got the sword up right here. And yes, there is going to be justice here. Your divine masculine, or a divine masculine that will be coming in for you, is in balance with his heart chakra open and not closed off. It'll be your soulmate. Great amount of celebration going on. Just pop that away. So really, there's nothing to fear here. I mean, whatever disappointment you've had in the environmental energies that's been going on around you, there's nothing to fear at all whatsoever. Divine justice is coming in and you will find your happiness. There will be a fulfillment that will come in. You just need to focus on the future, moving forward, and really not looking back, particularly if you've been very, very hurt. But we have to remember, this is really the 3D realm. Your 5D self is especially with the Princess of Cups, she is very, very balanced. She is not off balance here. She has a swan with her and a dolphin. So you're very in tune with nature. You are very, very, very balanced. Especially with your emotions. It's just there's this disappointment in the 3D. But nevertheless, nothing to worry about. Because as long as you hold this, your cup is full. Your abundance will be coming in. That's nothing to worry about. Because it will be righted and it will be balanced out. I'm just thinking if there are any other messages that need to come forward. Right, you need to focus on your internal work. There's a lot going on in the energies. This is what's coming through. And you've got to focus on yourself for the meantime. Life isn't about sudden changes, it's about long-term. Long-term fulfillment. And there will be long-term love. Happiness and abundance will be coming in. And keep your heart chakra open. Keep your heart open. Love is coming in for you. Always, always make sure that you have psychic protection, energetic protection around you, and cleanse your energy as much as possible during this eclipse season, because there will be unexpected revelations, as I found out, and you just need to maintain your balance. I think that's all, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Sending all my love to all of you. Take care. If you could, I would love you to subscribe to my channel so that I can put out more content. And please feel free to comment in the section below about what you would like me to focus on in future readings. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.